Welcome to the Chester County Intermediate Unit Virtual College Fair. We're so glad that you're here tonight. We have some fantastic schools here today, 6 of them, and each of them will be presenting for 6 minutes. My name is Layla, and I'll be your facilitator. Before we get started, a few housekeeping notes. Your microphone and camera are off, so our panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen at any point to type questions to our presenters. After this session, I'll be posting a link in the chat where you're invited to join a breakout room with the college representatives that presented this hour. The breakout rooms will last for approximately 15 minutes between the end of this session and before the next session starts at the top of the hour. This presentation is being recorded and it will be available at strivescan.com/Chester County. And with that, I will turn it over to our first presenter, and that is Westminster College.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. My name is McKenna Ansell. I am an admissions counselor from Westminster College. Just to give everyone a general idea of where we're located, we are between Pittsburgh and Erie and about an hour away from the Ohio border on that side of Pennsylvania. Westminster College is a small private liberal arts school, meaning that we will ask you to take classes that are outside the scope of your major so that you become a more well-rounded student with experience in a variety of fields over your 4 years. We are a relatively small school. We have about 1,200 students on campus any given semester. We have an 11-to-1 student to faculty ratio, so you would have a very close relationship with your professors. And whenever we were founded, we were affiliated with the Presbyterian Church of the United States, but we do not require religion of our students by any means. Westminster College has 40 majors and minors plus 15 pre-professional programs and an excellent exploratory option for anyone who isn't 100% sure what they might like to major in. We have an average class size of 17 students. So once again, a very great option to get well acquainted with your professors. All of our classes are project and discussion based rather than lecture based classes. You would get right into your major core classes from day one. There will never be a semester where you take entirely general education credits. And then most majors do require internships and research projects so that you know what you're interested in, have some job opportunities before you actually make it into the job field, and you will have ownership of your own research project upon graduation. We have a very active campus life. We have something going on every day of the week and also almost every weekend. Because we are within driving distance of 3 major cities, we do college-sponsored trips to Pirates games, amusement parks. We throw what we call boat prom in Pittsburgh, where we rent out a boat on the Allegheny River. So a lot of students will do that. But if you prefer to stay on campus, we have over 80 student clubs and organizations that throw events to keep students occupied throughout the week. 2 of our more popular are the Student Government Association, which is similar to a student council role. And then we also have the Campus Programming Council, which is in charge of bringing bigger events like dances and concerts to campus. We have 22 NCAA Division III sports teams plus intramural sports. If you'd rather do sports on the club level rather than competitive. We do have sorority and fraternity life on our campus. We have 5 sororities and 4 fraternities. We have an Office of Faith and Spirituality that offers weekly worship services, faith-based organizations, spiritual counseling to any student who may be interested in that. As far as living on campus goes, we are primarily residential campus, meaning 75% of our students stay on campus all 4 years because you are guaranteed housing once you are admitted with us. Our first year residence halls were just renovated in the 2017-18 school year. All rooms are double occupancy with communal bathrooms on every floor, plus free laundry in all residence halls. Our campus itself is rather large. We have over 300 acres on our campus. We do have a lake called Britton Lake that is stocked with fish, so students can fish. They can rent canoes from the university and take them out for a day if they'd like. We have a 55-acre outdoor environmental science and biology lab that is open to any major who would like to go out there for bird watching, animal observations, yoga, Pilates. There are a lot of hiking and walking trails in that area. We also have a community garden and a stone labyrinth for meditation purposes. All students are permitted to have a car on campus if they would wish. It is $100 a year. A lot of students will carpool out to the major cities if they would like to, but our campus is also very pedestrian friendly, so you can walk to a lot of family-owned businesses in the area if you would rather do that. And we also have a lot of study abroad opportunities for those who would be interested. We do partner with the University of Richmond every other year to send students to Westminster College in London. It is tuition exchange, so it would cost the same to go over there for a semester as it would to stay with us in terms of tuition. And then anyone who would like to get involved with the honors program can also go to Greece for 2 weeks every year if they would be interested in doing that. And then just to touch a little bit on our application process, our applications are open as of now. We accept both our website specific application and the Common App. Both are free. We have no preference. We are SAT, ACT optional. There's also the option to fill out personal essays if you would like to do that. But the only thing that is actually required of you to apply with us would be your final high school transcripts. Based on that, we will look at your weighted high school GPA. And based on your weighted high school GPA, you will also be offered a merit scholarship. 100% of students who apply to Westminster are offered a merit scholarship that can range anywhere from $16,000 to $30,000 a year. When the time does come to apply, you can apply 3 different statuses: early decision, early action, and regular rolling admission, which I would be more than happy to explain later if anyone has any questions. But if you would like to apply early decision with us, your applications would be due by November 1st of every year. Tuition deposits would be due by January 15th of every year. If you'd like to apply early action, applications would be due by November 15th. Tuition deposits would be due by May 1st. And then regular rolling admission, if you'd like to wait until after you graduate to get us your transcripts so that we look at your very final GPA as far as awarding scholarships and admittance, you can submit anytime after November 15th. Your tuition deposit would be due by May 1st. And then the last thing that I had to touch on was we do have a campus day coming up on November 13th. So if anyone would be interested, registration is open for that on our website.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Keiser University Flagship Residential.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jordan. I'm the admissions officer for Keiser University, and I will be speaking to you today about our campus and everything that we have to offer. You can see my information in the bottom corner, but don't worry, it will also be on the last slide as well. First thing you're probably asking yourself is why Keiser University? Why should I apply? You know, what do I get out of it? So Keiser University has a long history of putting our students first and providing a hands-on education to our students. Typically, you're going to see throughout your education a 15-to-1 student to teacher ratio, allowing for that first name basis, as well as the help in, you know, whatever it is, whether it's extra help in class, you know, locating internships or anything like that, you know, you're all set and it's a very small and manageable group. Now, something you're probably all in the middle of now is your, you know, application process. So I want to give you a quick rundown. We are a rolling admission school. So as you get your information in, we will look at it, we will address it, and we will, you know, move forward. First step is submitting your application. You can submit it through our website, or we are also on the Common Application as well. So you could just link us there. From there, you're going to want to get your transcripts in. We do take a holistic approach when we're looking at, you know, the students, you know, extracurriculars, you know, their GPA. You know, if you do have a test score, whether it be SAT or ACT, we will look at it, but it's in no way, you know, necessary. If you are interested in our nursing program, which again, I will say it a little bit later, we do require an entrance assessment for that program, just that program. From there, you fill out your FAFSA, attach our school. If you do need, we do have financial aid officers available to help you. And then from there, you know, once everything's all set, you're good to go. You submit your deposit and you're on your way. First is going to be our career focused programs. We do have over 100 great programs, including our interdisciplinary studies program, where you can take, 2 different programs and create your own nice program, for whatever it is that you're looking to do. Our 5 largest programs, nursing being one, which is also our most rigorous. We also have a business program, biomedical science, our criminal justice, and our golf management, closing out the top 5. Nursing, like I said before, is you do require an entrance assessment for this. Now, students can transfer into the program after their freshman year with a 3.0 GPA. However, we are looking for at least a 3.2 GPA with a score of 27 or higher on the entrance assessment. You feel free to talk to me after if you have interest in this, and we can discuss that entrance assessment in greater detail. We offer free training for the TEAS nursing test to any student interested their freshman year. So whether you get in nursing your freshman year or you're looking to transfer in, you can get that help to pass that test and not lose a step. We also offer hands-on clinicals at local hospitals, which you're not going to be left on your own. You will be going, to your clinicals and sites of training with your professors. Biomedical science is also a huge program, especially because of the diversity, that comes out of this. You can enter occupational physical therapy, dentistry, pharmacy, physician or physician's assistant programs. And you can do this through our 3 concentrations: biomedical tech, pre-med, and pre-veterinary. And that'll depend on what your end goal is for grad school. Business administration, another great program. We offer 9 concentrations: management, hospitality, human resources, international business, marketing, finance, auto management, and entrepreneurship. Now, another interesting thing that we have that just came up is our 4-year MBA program. So if any of you guys are interested in business and you want to just run through, you can finish your 4 years of school with an MBA when most of your classmates are finishing with their bachelor's. That program requires a 3.25 high school GPA and a 1250 or higher on the SATs. You can take our entrance assessment, again, if you can't sit for the SATs or something like that. So again, contact us. Golf management, not going to go into too much detail on this. It's very specific to the golf program, whether you want to be a golf instructor, manage a golf operation, or work for any of the companies within the golf domain. This is the program for you. You learn from PGA professionals, as well as we have a deal with Impact Zone Golf, where all the students can get a certification, while they're with us. Now, one of the biggest things with Kaiser is our dedication to student success. You can sign up for, online tutoring. This is the page that you would go to. It's so simple. You just hit your booking and you get all set up. Now, if you don't want to, some people don't want to work with other students, whether it being shy or, whatever, our professors are available for fixed office hours. However, if you have classes during their office hours, email them. They will set up a time to meet with you at a time that's convenient. We also have our dedicated career service team helping our graduating seniors prepare for what's next, whether that be, getting together references, getting together their resume, anything like that. Now, when it comes to campus life, we do have all of our athletics for you to go see, on the weekends and during the week. Our dorms are suite style, and we actually just built a brand new dorm 2 years ago. So this will be the 2nd year of students living there. Students may bring a car to campus, which is great. However, it's not necessary. You have the Bright Line, which can take students in about an hour, 10 minutes, hour and a half from West Palm Beach to Miami, if that's something that they want to do for a weekend. But if you do, want to have a car on campus freshman year through, you absolutely may. Seahawks, we're just as proud of them on and off the field, and our athletes boast a cumulative 3.02 GPA. And another just really important thing before I go now, because I know I'm running out of time, is combating COVID. We do have, we have limited the rooms in our dormitories, as well as have campus testing. So if there's anything, you're worried about, we didn't have to close down last year, and we don't anticipate doing it again. Set up a visit. We have monthly visits where you could do it virtually through Zoom. Get in touch with me if you like, or go to kuchawknation.com. Look forward to speaking with all of you.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Montgomery County Community College.
everyone, my name is Tiffany Smalls. I am one of the admission coordinators at Monco, and I am just about to share my screen, so just give me one moment. And I should be sharing at this time. All right, ready, set, Monco. So just a little bit about Monco at a glance. So in terms of Monco, you save at Monco just by starting with us. Our application is absolutely free. Most colleges and universities charge between $50 and like $250 for the application fee. So you already saved by starting with us. We can save you up to $30,000 by coming to Monco before going into a four-year institution. So that's one of the best things about Monco. Students save money, that tuition is affordable. Dedicated faculty, so 35% of our full-time faculty have doctoral degrees. They are very dedicated, they work with students, they have office hours, and we have small to medium-sized classes. State-of-the-art locations. So we have 3 locations as well as on campus. We have over 40 plus clubs and organizations on campus. We are a commuter campus. We do not have residence halls. So it's really important for students to get engaged and to be able to participate in extracurricular activities very similar to some of the activities that they have participated in, you know, when they were in high school or back at home. Quality academics. So we have over 100 plus programs on campus that could be a certificate or academic majors. And then we have over 30 plus partnerships with colleges and universities that really makes for a smooth transition. All right, so a little bit about our campuses. Again, we are a commuter campus. So our main campus is in Bluebell, and we serve almost 7,000 students at that campus. And our next campus is in Pottstown. It's a little bit smaller, about 2,000 students. Again, our class sizes are usually small to medium, so the student to faculty ratio is about 16:1. And then on campus, we offer free parking. You do need to get a parking permit, but it is absolutely free. We also have a shuttle bus that goes from our Bluebell campus to our Pottstown campus, and that is free as well. The shuttle runs between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. And our campuses are both accessible via SEPTA, which is public transportation. Okay. A little bit about our Culinary Arts Institute. Some of the degrees and certificate programs that are offered there are Culinary Arts, Baking and Pastry, as well as Hospitality Management. Our Culinary Arts Institute is located in Lansdale, and it has 3 smart classrooms as well as 4 state-of-the-art kitchens. All right, so I mentioned earlier, we have over 30 plus partnerships with colleges and universities in the area. So we have articulation agreements, which really make for a smooth transition for our students as well as their credits. Many of our students come to Monco for many different reasons. Some students come so that they can, you know, earn their associate's degree and then go into the workforce. Other students come and earn a certificate, usually takes about 36 months, and then they go straight into the workforce. Other students earn their associate's degree and then transfer to another institution, typically a four-year institution, to go on and receive other degrees. So it's really important for our students to be comfortable and know that their credits are safe and that their credits will transfer smoothly. So we've created these different partnerships with all of these different institutions, and we didn't just get this list out of the air. Basically, we kind of did research and we followed our students once they finished at Monco to find out where they were going. And many of our students chose the college are listed right in front of you, colleges and universities listed right in front of you. So we really wanted to make sure that we just created an environment where students were good to go once they finished at Monco. And our career services team is excellent with working with our students, as well as our advising team, to get them to that next level in life. So we have articulation agreements with these institutions, and we have not a program, but a partnership, and it's a intent to enroll partnership. And what it means is, as a student, I intend on going to this other institution after my time at Monco. It's not binding, so if you decide to change your mind, it's absolutely okay. But it really makes for a smoother transition. Students don't have to apply to the other institution. They just go through the intent to enroll process. And with that, we follow their credits and make sure that the students are taking the correct classes based on their academic majors. All right, so a little bit about the Montco experience. Again, we're a commuter institution, but students spend a lot of time on campus. We have classes as early as 7 a.m. and as late as 10 p.m. So students take classes all throughout the day as well as all year round. This works really well for non-traditional students, even older adults, students with families, students who care for loved ones, and who have full-time jobs. But again, coming to Montco first, you're saving a lot of money. So it really works well, just depending on the student and their situation. Listed on the left are some of our student organizations, and then in the middle are our intercollegiate athletics. And at the bottom, you can see like the different short links for all the different areas. We have a fitness center, which is free membership to all students, and then esports, which has been around for about 2 years. We're doing really well with that. Student support services. So we're very proud of our student support services, especially because basically with student support, these different services were put into place to really kind of address the non-academic needs of our students. And this is just a list of a few of them, but it's one of those things that you want to know about because you want to utilize your resources. And in terms of our student support services, all of these different organizations and programs assist students with navigating while they are at the college. As well as libraries and student support. We have 24/7 online tutoring, over 40 academic research databases and online ebooks. You can rent textbooks and study rooms and so much more. And this is the admissions process, just 3 steps. You apply online, and then you complete your My Career Plan, and then you work with your advisor. So just those 3 steps. Again, our application is free. A little bit about our tuition and fees, which is available online as well. And then this is just information on how you can get in touch with myself or anyone in our admissions team. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Our next presenter is Cheyney University.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Mary Robinson. I'm an admissions counselor with Cheyney University. Cheyney is the first HBCU, historically Black college and or university in the country, actually the nation, founded in 1830.
Mary, before you get going, can I just double check? Do you have slides to share?
I do.
Okay, we're not seeing them.
Well, I have a video to play.
Oh, okay. So you're just talking first.
Yes, I'm going to just do my one.
Great. Sounds good. Thank you. I'll start your time now.
Okay, thank you. So Cheyney is located probably about 20 to 30 minutes away from Philadelphia and also about 35 minutes from Wilmington. So we are a relatively small university. We currently have 650 students and growing. We pride ourselves in our numbers because students are able to receive that one-on-one attention that they need. Our student to staff ratio is about 15:1 as well. And one thing that we do pride ourselves on is our Keystone Honors Program. We have a program where students, if they have a 3.5 GPA or better, if they are Pennsylvania residents, they are able to attend college for free. After they complete their 4-year degree, they're also given a scholarship to pursue graduate studies as well, provided that the funds are available. But students that have less than a 2.5, we are working with those students as well. But there's guaranteed acceptance if you have a 2.5 or better. We are test optional as well. We have tons of organizations on campus. We have businesses that have partnered with Cheyney to give students the opportunity to do paid internships during the summer. And so we have some majors include education, pre-med, pre-nursing, hotel restaurant management, and I said education. Okay, so this is a first come, first deposit for the Keystone Honors Program, and we are also test optional. So if you are interested in looking for just a kind of a smaller environment in terms of your education, and although Cheyney is an HBCU, we are looking for diversity. We have tons of diversity on campus already. Looking for new students to kind of add just a little bit more excitement to our university our campus life. So I'm going to play just a quick video for you all. And if you are interested, please see me in our breakout sessions. Not sure what's happening. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move this.
Are you trying to show the present?
I am. I'm trying to
Yeah.
show the slide, but I can't. I'm trying to move the, I guess, the black box out of the way so I can hit play.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I can, let's see. Yeah, it's not.
If you go
letting-
to full screen and then if you click the little, like, let's see, I think the little present button at the bottom down there. That one over.
This one
To
here.
the right, yep.
Okay, here we go. Thank you.
What's up, guys? I'm Natalie for University TV, and today we're touring Cheyney University. I actually have a very special treat for you. We have our very own personal tour guide. Hi, everybody. I'm Cara Craig. I'm a student here at Cheyney University. We are the first Black institution for higher education in the USA, and we were founded in 1837. What? Yeah. That's crazy. All right. I think we should get this tour started. What do you say? Let's go. All right, come on, guys. Cheyney University of Pennsylvania is suburban in setting, located just 30 minutes outside of Philadelphia and just 15 minutes from Wilmington, Delaware. The U has 29 buildings on its 275-acre campus with a beautiful historic quadrangle dating back to the early 1900s.
Campus diversity, they welcome the minorities for HBCUs with open arms, and it's a real learning experience. You get to learn the African-American culture and what it's really all about.
CU is a moderately selective four-year institution.
A lot of the alumni, they want to get back to Cheyney. They love Cheyney. Without Cheyney, they wouldn't be who they are today. So when they do come back, they give themselves completely to us. They give us resources, connections, and just opportunities that without them, we would not have.
The university is historically known for producing excellent teachers and business leaders. A few of Cheyney's signature programs include the Keystone Honors Academy, the Aquaculture Research and Teaching Laboratory, and the accredited Hotel, Restaurant, and Tourism Management Program, which is listed as one of the top 20 degree producers for African American, Hispanic, Asian American, and American Indian students, according to Diverse Issues in Higher Education.
I'd say the best thing about Cheyney University is that, one, we're an HBCU, which gives us a very unique education in a different, unique context. The other thing I would say about it would be our class size, which allows the students to have a really good reputation and rapport with our faculty members. And in addition to that, I think it also makes it so that since we are a small university, when people go throughout their program, they have many and repeated opportunities to interact with these faculty members. So at the end of the day, when they graduate, they really feel like we're part of a family.
Check it out. Cheyney has a new state-of-the-art residence hall that opened in fall of 2012 with living learning communities. Plus, there are 4 more awesome halls where you can have tons of fun and there are tons of activities. Speaking of activities, Cheyney is a busy place. There are over 40 active student organizations to join. All students are members of the Student Government Cooperative Association, SGCA, which sponsors many educational, cultural, and social events. They also have the Divine Nine.
Mary, I'm sorry, I do need to interrupt.
Sororities represented on campus.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Modeling groups that
Our next presenter is Bloomsburg University.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Just let me know if you do not see it. Let's see, it says this will stop. Okay. Okay, can you see it okay? Okay.
Yes, we
So
can.
okay, perfect. So my name is Makita Ellis, and I am the Assistant Director of Admissions with Bloomsburg University. I actually work with freshmen as well as transfer students. So we do love both freshmen and transfer. So if you have any questions about coming as a four-year student or transferring in, I can always answer those questions for you. Just so you learn a little bit about Bloomsburg, we were founded in 1839. We have about 8,000 students, 225 clubs and organizations, and 76,000 alumni, and they are everywhere. Just know that alumni access does help you with finding employment and giving you other connections. And they do oftentimes come back and will present to students to help them learn about what they are doing out there in the field. How you'll learn. So I know that it has been a whirlwind. You've been involved being at home and not being able to have access to people, but we are back in person now that everything has kind of changed a little bit with COVID, which is nice. So we do offer in-person classes. We do, however, offer online classes as well, but just know that you would have to take your entire degree program on campus at least, so you can't complete all online. Our student to teacher ratio is about 17:1. Average class size is about 23 students. We do offer various resources for students who need any assistance, whether that be university disability services and accommodations. We also offer tutoring as well. So always reach out to faculty if you need support in anything within your academics. Now we have 5 different colleges for students to have access to. We have the College of Education, College of Liberal Arts, College of Science and Technology, Ziegler College of Business, and the Honors College. Honors College, anybody within one of our 58 majors and 72 minors can be a part of the Honors College. So it does not matter what major you're in. You just need to complete a separate application in order to be a part of the Honors College. They don't add more work. They just replace classes to challenge you a little bit more and give you this community environment within the Honors College. Professional use. So you are going to college to, yes, get your academic experience and also to have a personalized experience, but you're also going there so that you can get a professional experience. We do provide professional experiences each year for students. We have a personalized career map that we will help students create. There's professional development, internship, career experiences as well. And I did mention before, Alumni Connections, which is super important. You do have access to the faculty, which will also help you connect you with employers. And every department will do that for our students. And then we have over 10,000 employers through our handshake connections as well. So you will always get that resource for you. Now, of course, you're not going to just learn at BU, you are going to live at BU. So as a first-time freshman, you live on campus for your first 2 years. You have access to 7 traditional style residence halls. We have 1 suite style and 3 different apartments. Typically, it's based upon seniority, which means the number of credits that you have completed. But it depends upon if you need an accommodation, and that can maybe determine the housing that you will get. But of course, please reach out to University Disability Services if that's needed, so that we can provide that accordingly. Food. So we are ranked number 10 for the best college food in Pennsylvania. And I will tell you, it is amazing. So you have to come to BU. We have 14 different eateries. So you will never have to figure out how to choose food. We have accommodations for students with allergies. So if you are unable to eat different things together, then we have separate areas where we do prepare food separately for students with those severe allergies as well. But then you also can use your extra dollars and go to Chick-fil-A or Qdoba. We have 225 clubs and organizations. Students have access to concerts on campus. Speakers come. We also do weekend trips to major cities, and there are leadership opportunities. We are a Division II school, so we do offer Division II sports for students. If you are wanting to be a part of the women's teams, these are the various women's teams that we do have, as well as our men's teams. If you are wanting to be a part of the Division II sports, just make sure you reach out to a coach. You can always reach out to me and I can connect you with one of our coaches, but always do that early so that you can get a head start and find out where they're going to be recruiting. Now, we have additional resources. I keep mentioning resources available because we want to make sure that you have everything that you need while you're at BU. We have the Center for Diversity and Inclusion. We have the LGBTQA Center, Women's Resource Center, Office of Military and Veteran Services, Multicultural Center, and Mental Health Support Services. Now, if you're coming to BU, always apply and submit your financial aid application. 90% of our students do receive financial aid, and 4.2 million are awarded in scholarships. So you won't be able to find out your award for scholarships until you're admitted, but just know that you can qualify. We also have the FIA grant, which students can qualify for as well. And you can bring in outside scholarships, and we also have PASHE related scholarships too. So please look into that. There's a lot available on our website that you can go through, but if you need to reach out to me, you need some support, I'm happy to assist you with that process. When to apply? Get started now if you're a senior. Every August of each year, that's when our application opens for the following year. So it takes about 2 to 4 weeks to get a decision back, but we are rolling admission, so don't worry. We'll make sure we get it back to you really fast. Nursing, deadline November 15th. This is how you apply, super easy, 15 to 30-minute application. Our average GPA, 3.0, 3.5 is what we usually see, but we like to see at least a B average. And we do offer college readiness in case you need extra support. That's my contact information. Please reach out. I'm happy to assist you in any possible way. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm actually going to ask all of our presenters to turn their camera back on, and we're just going to do one round robin question here. And I guess we'll just start with the question, what's one thing that you want students to remember about your school? And we'll start at the top with Westminster College.
All right. So one thing that I would like them to remember about our school is that we do have very personal connections between professors and their students. Most professors do give out their personal cell phone number, their personal emails the first day of class so that students can get a hold of them outside of office hours and meet them on campus if they are ever needed. Our professors genuinely care about our students, and because of the small class sizes, they will notice if a student isn't there. They will personally check in on them to make sure that everything is okay. So there's an extra level of accountability and community and being cared for by the staff at our university.
I'd probably say the one thing to take away is that all of our programs are built in with, the biggest thing being giving your children, whoever, the best hands-on education in whatever they're doing. So whether it's nursing, they're going to get into clinicals right away. Whether it's engineering, they're going to start working, hands-on with that type of stuff from day one. So all of that stuff's available, plus the 15-to-1, if you ever need any extra help or, help with outside projects, all available at Kaiser.
So about Monco, it's really hard to come up with one thing, but for the sake of time, I'll go with just our transfer partners. And that's mainly because, many of the students come to Monco and earn their associate's degree, and they want to make sure that their credits are going to transfer with them. Our credits are known to be highly transferable, and I just think that's really important for students to know, especially because we are a community college, and many of our students, are going to go on and earn their bachelor's degree at at a four-year institution.
I guess I'll go. One thing, I know that just to kind of mimic some of the others in terms of just classroom sizes and the personal relationships, again, with students and being able to not just be a number, but be a face, a name where students feel comfortable coming to any of our faculty and staff to be able to help and assist them. Also, Cheyney is part of the Underground Railroad, so there's a lot of history there. We have alumni all throughout the country. In the late departed Ed Bradley was a student of Cheyney University, and so he was on 60 Minutes for many, many years. And Edith Bagley, she was the sister-in-law of the late Martin Luther King Jr. So we have a lot of history on our campus. Mary Anderson came to perform there, of course, years ago. So we do have a legacy there. And so on our quadrangle, we do have remnants of the Underground Railroad. So we make sure that we share that history with our students as well.
Okay, I know that I said it would just be one question, but we do have some more time. So another question for you all. What is one myth you'd like to debunk about the college search process?
That's a good question. I suppose from my end, it would be that you need to know where you're going to go to school very early on in your college career. In reality, it's best for students to explore a wide variety of schools. They can explore public schools, private schools, small schools, big schools, visit as many campuses as you care for. You don't have to have just one school in mind whenever you apply to schools. You can apply to as many as you'd like to, and we encourage you to look at as many options as you can so you know what's out there.
I'd say the biggest myth I'd like to debunk is pretty much that you're on your own. You and your parents are on your own. If you need any help, this can get complicated, whether it's financial aid, the application process, scheduling visits, all of that good stuff. You're not on your own. If you need something set up, or you need, help with something, or you don't know, you're deer in the headlights, reach out to your admissions counselors. That's pretty much our one job. So we'd be happy to help you.
So, I'm coming from a community college, and many students sort of, make the community college their last choice or like their last resort. But, for students who have come to our campus and students who just live in the Montgomery County community or Philadelphia area, and they know about the college, they know that we put community in community college. And we just have so many different student resources and different student support. Michael really is a home away from home for many of our students. And that's just something that's always been important. We're super family oriented. And again, we just have so many student resources, clubs and organizations, and then just, wanting to set students up for success and speaking to students regularly about what their plans are for after Monco. That's something that we do well. So I guess in terms of the, D-myth? Just wanting students to know that it's okay to start at a community college. You save a lot of money, and we still offer many of the things, the resources, programs, opportunities that four-year institutions offer. And it's an excellent place to start. It really, really is.
I'm sorry about that. I was on mute. Did our rep from Cheyney want to share anything?
I kind of echo some of the others in that once you apply and you're accepted and you're finally on campus, that we really do take an interest. We've been known to go to dorm rooms to make sure students are actually getting up and going to class, and making sure that just because we saw you, during your high school time and, at one of these sessions, and, we saw you day one, we make sure that we follow you. We make sure we find out, what's happening with you, to help you with any of those barriers, to make sure that you're going to tutoring if you need it, making sure that if you're homesick, we're trying to, connect you with some organizations and other people that, are living near you. So again, we want to make sure that, we are hands-on and that we are always going to be a resource even after you graduate.
Okay.
And I kind of want to add something. I know that Jordan had mentioned is, assisting through the application process. I think a lot of times students are fearful to submit the application because they're thinking they're going to be scrutinized so heavily that they're not going to be admitted. So you need to just not be so fearful of that, and you need to just submit your application. If you need feedback, that's what we're here for. Times have changed. We're happy and willing to communicate things to you if you have questions. So make sure you always ask those questions so that you can get anything that you need answered and get the assistance that you need, and feedback on your transcript if that's needed, so that we can tell you, hey, we may need your first quarter grades so that we can get more information about you. Or can you tell us a little bit of the story about your grades, what happened, so that we can learn more and we don't just make an instant decision.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. When this window closes, there will be a link to a very quick 5-question survey. We appreciate any feedback you can provide. From now until the top of the hour, which will be the start of our next session, you can join the reps. Oh, actually, I guess there isn't a session afterwards, so I apologize. But you can join our reps who presented in a breakout room. And so I will send that information through the chat right now for everyone. Please click on that link, and you'll be able to find this recording and others at strivescan.com/Chester County. I will pause here for another moment so folks can open up that link, and I hope everyone has a fantastic night. And best of luck on your college search. Bye.